Bogone bupirima regaele morena kawena reka ema ratswarana morena orejoje lesedin waar die wilgers welig spruit, doringboom sy skadu sprei, soos ons groei in kundigheid, mag U ons lei. Sien ons hoe hier lei met die hand, laat wie sien rus oor ons land. Strong streams united flow, Africa stands proud and tall. As we learn, we trust, we know God is in control. Bless us, O Lord, guide us with grace. May northwest be blessed always. Bless us, O Lord, sien ons lief, ore Jehovah Morena, sien ons, bless us, O Lord.
Dear esteemed colleagues and honored guests, good evening. Goeienaand. Tapama e monate. And for one of our special guests, I just say, Sata Sri Akal. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to this inaugural lecture, celebrating the appointment of Professor Suné Ferreira-Schenk as a full professor. This momentous occasion marks a significant milestone in Prof Suné's distinguished career and provides us with the opportunity to acknowledge and celebrate her outstanding contributions to the academic community. I want to express a warm welcome to Professor Linda du Plessis, Acting Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Teaching and Learning, Professor Herman van der Merwe, Deputy Dean, Teaching and Learning, Professor Verona Lienderts, Deputy Dean, Research and Innovation, all from the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, as well as Professor Wynand Krobler, Professor Steve Dunga, School Director and Deputy Director of School of Economic Sciences, respectively. Welcome also to colleagues from the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences, as well as colleagues from other faculties of the Northwest University and well-wishers. Colleagues, I'd also like to welcome two special guests, Prof Rajan Sharma in absentia and Prof Alka Dhingra from the Chandigarh University in India. A special word of welcome, and I'm looking in this direction, I think in the right direction, to Raymond Schenk, Prof Suné's husband, Mrs. Eldri Ferreira, her mother, her parents-in-law, Raymond and Sonette Schenk, her sister, Elaine Kluter and her family, her sister-in-law, Melissa van Jaarsveld, and all her other close friends. Today marks a significant and celebratory moment for the Faculty of Economic and Management Sciences at the Northwest University, and also for everyone gathered here. Inaugural addresses play a pivotal role in our university's public events calendar, fostering a greater understanding of the cutting-edge research advancements within our faculty and the institution. Moreover, they serve as a platform for introducing our esteemed academics to the academic and broader community, encouraging meaningful engagement and collaboration. The inauguration of professors is a momentous occasion when newly appointed full professors are officially welcomed into their roles. This event represents a significant milestone in an academic's career, offering a platform to share their research journey with colleagues and the public, and to outline their current and future research directions. Furthermore, it allows the new professor to articulate his or her contributions and perspectives within their chosen field of study. Prof Suné has demonstrated exceptional dedication to advancing knowledge within her field. Through rigorous research, innovative teaching, and unwavering commitment to academic excellence, she has made a huge impact on her colleagues, her students, and the broader scholarly community. Prof Suné, you can celebrate a significant milestone, a very personal milestone with family, friends, previous and current colleagues tonight. This inaugural address allows the university to recognize and showcase your academic achievements. Tonight, you will share your journey, insights, and future research directions within the faculty and more broadly. This lecture will not only showcase your scholarly achievements, but also offers us a glimpse into the exciting and transformative work that lies ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, in my interactions with Professor Suné, we have always had interesting conversations about innovative ways to approach postgraduate supervision, especially with difficult students, and she can attest to that. She has also demonstrated her passion for learning and teaching, as well as research. Today, I'm sure we are all looking forward curiously to her inaugural address, Decolonising Investment Patterns. At this point, I would like to request Prof Steve Dunga, the Deputy Director of the School of Economic Sciences, to formally introduce Professor Suné Ferreira-Schenk.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, Prof Linda and faculty management. Prof Suné Ferreira-Schenk was born on July 1st, 1992 in Ermelo, Mpumalanga, and was raised by her loving parents, Ari and Johan Ferreira. Her parents instilled in her determination and a drive to achieve great things. Sune is one of two children and has an older sister, Alni, I knew I was gonna mess up that name, Alni, who has always been her greatest supporter and inspiration. From an early age, Sune exhibited a strong academic inclination and a passion for learning. Her parents, recognizing her potential, encouraged her to pursue her interests and supported her in all her endeavors. This foundation of encouragement and support played a crucial role in shaping Sune's future. Sune's personal life also flourished alongside her academic career. In 2019, she married Raymond Schenk, her husband. Raymond has supported her throughout her school years, university, and academic career. Together, they have a son, Maverick Ray Schenk, who at 21 months brings joy and sunshine into their lives. In 2011, Sune began her academic journey at Northwest University of our Triangle campus, now Vanderbilt Park campus, where she quickly discovered her love for teaching while serving as a supplemental instructor, tutor, and academic assistant. This experience solidified her commitment to academia and inspired her to pursue a career in academia. Her dedication to hard work paid off when she completed her master's degree on a one-year full-time bursary in 2015. Sune's academic excellence and passion for teaching earned her a position at the NWU in 2016. She continued to excel, receiving her PhD in 2019, a milestone she dedicated to her late father who had passed away in late 2018. Sune's journey is a testament to the power of determination, support, and passion, embodying the spirit of the NWU slogan, "It all starts here." Throughout her journey with NWU, Sune has received several awards. In 2014, she graduated top of her class, receiving the award of the best student in the School of Economic Sciences for a BCom in Risk Management degree. That same year, she was a top 20 finalist in the Old Mutual Budget Speech Competition, competing against students from across South Africa. In 2017, Sune was honored with the Best Lecturer Teaching and Learning Excellence Award and recognized as the best performer of the ICNL staff training for the Faculty of Economic Sciences. Her exceptional teaching abilities were further acknowledged in 2019 when she participated in the Emerging Teaching Excellence Award ETIA and was awarded the best participant for her faculty. In 2021, she received the NW Award for the most well-rounded scholar, recognizing her excellence in teaching, research, and community engagement. In 2023, she achieved her Y rating as an academic researcher from the National Research Fund, NRF. Sune has published more than 50 research articles, with her contributions from 2017 to 2023 totaling over 20 research units. Sune has also facilitated a memorandum of understanding with a university in Poland and maintains international collaboration worldwide, presenting her research contributions globally. Over the years, Sune has supervised more than 15 postgraduate students. She's also in the process of developing a postgraduate diploma in advanced financial markets in collaboration with the South African Institute of Financial Markets. Sune is passionate about leadership and the promotion of women in the workplace. To further this commitment, she completed a Women in Leadership course at Gibbs Business School in 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Sune.
Good evening. Last night I was talking a bit to Prof Steve, and he gave me some vital advice for tonight. And he said he's going to tell me a story that his father told him with his inaugural. And he said, "Did they already give you the promotion?" And I said, "Yes." Then he said, "What's the worst that can happen? It's not like they can take it back." So here we go. Good evening, esteemed colleagues, family, and friends. It's an honor to be here tonight and to share this big moment with you. I'll be presenting on Decolonising Investment Patterns, an exploration of defensive and growth investors' decision-making in a South African context. I specialize in financial risk management and investment, working in collaboration with private investment companies in South Africa to identify the changes and the trends in investment behaviour. I would like to acknowledge Northwest University, the Trade Research Entity, and the National Research Foundation for funding my research efforts. According to the traditional finance theories, it is believed that investors behave rationally, that they take all available information into account when making investment decisions. However, in reality, investors do not behave rationally, and decisions are driven by various emotional factors, risk preferences, age, their income, and macroeconomic factors that can all determine the kind of retirement an investor would like. South Africa has its own set of investors with unique financial needs, which are often influenced by high unemployment, low economic growth, high inflation, high interest rates, which can ultimately make savings and investment difficult. The South African economy is also highly affected by social and political controversy, generating severe market fluctuations. The South African economy is significantly dissimilar to the economies and investment markets of countries abroad. Investors within South Africa are beyond comparison with investors around the globe, implying that investors do not invest similarly, reiterating that the one-size-fits-all approach of investment patterns is irrelevant. Moreover, alternative theories and models, such as behavioural economics perspectives and the life course perspectives, offer different insights into how people make financial decisions. These frameworks also take into account psychological factors, social influences, and the non-linear life trajectories, which may not always neatly align with the original traditional investor life cycle. So what affects the financial decisions of investors? Investors' risk behavior plays a predominant role in investment decisions. In the financial industry, risk tolerance can be briefly defined as an individual's attitude towards risk. Low-risk tolerant individuals. Now, imagine you are at an amusement park. Low-risk tolerant individuals are the ones who stick to the merry-go-round or the Ferris wheel. They like to keep things safe, and when it comes to investing, these type of investors prefer the safer type of investments, such as your savings accounts and government bonds. No sudden drops or wild rides for them. Average risk-tolerant investors are the ones who enjoy the bumper carts. They want a little bit of excitement, but they like to keep their feet on the ground. In terms of the investment world, they might go for a balanced mix of stocks and bonds, so they are okay with some ups and downs as long as things don't get too crazy. High-risk tolerant investors. Now these are the thrill seekers who head straight for the roller coasters and the bungee jumps. They live for the adrenaline rush and are ready to handle all twists and turns. In terms of investing, They are all about the high risk and reward opportunities, like tech stocks and startups. They know that they have to risk it to get the biscuit. Demographic variables have also been found to affect financial decisions. Factors that can boost your risk-taking, such as getting older, because with experience brings confidence. Being a male, men often embrace the role. Being married, partners in crime. Having a professional job that boosts that career confidence. Earning a higher income, more money, more daring. Having advanced education, because knowledge is power. And ultimately, being financially savvy. Behavioral finance emerged as a response to modern finance theory, challenging the idea that investors always act rational. Instead, it acknowledges that investors are prone to various behavioral biases. This shift has important implications for portfolio construction. Recognizing the impact of these biases, we need to consider these psychological characteristics when crafting investment portfolios. Now, ever notice that when things go great, you're a genius, but when they go south, it's just bad luck? That's the overconfidence bias in action. It's when investors take all of the credit for their wins, thinking that their skills did the trick, but when things flop, they blame everything else but themselves, like the market or the weather, or just plain bad luck. It's a classic case of being the hero of your own success story and the victim of your failures. Think of the regret aversion bias as the fear of missing out, FOMO, flipped on its head. Instead of chasing after gains, individuals are more focused on dodging losses. It's like playing a game where you are more worried about not losing points than actually scoring. This bias makes investors more cautious, preferring to keep their money safe rather than taking a chance to get some wins. Macroeconomic factors can determine how willing individuals are to take financial risks. First, when things go south in the economy, it can shrink people's safety nets, making them more cautious and less likely to take financial risks. On the flip side, it's not only about the actual event, but also how investors perceive these economic twists and turns. So even if the impact isn't as bad, a gloomy outlook can still make individual investors cautious of taking more risk. The traditional investor life cycle has been used to indicate investors' decision-making during different phases of their life, and also their needs and preferences at each phase. Their investment strategies and asset allocation decisions will also change over time because of the changes in their net worth and their risk tolerance. So as illustrated in this figure, investors can be classified into 3 to 4 investor life cycle phases. So how relevant is life cycle investing still today? So the traditional life cycle theory suggests that individuals go through predictable stages of consumption and spending over their life. It is still relevant to some extent. However, its applicability may differ depending on factors such as social norms, economic conditions, and individual behaviors. While the basic premise of the theory still holds, that investors save during their working years in order to fund consumption later, there are still nuances and complexities that have emerged over time. For instance, the increasing life expectancy of individual investors. People may need to save more and adjust their consumption habits accordingly. Additionally, factors such as rising student debt, stagnant wages, and macroeconomic factors and volatile markets can all affect an individual's ability to adhere strictly to the individual investor traditional life cycle. These factors may carry more weight in an economy that struggles from economic uncertainty and volatility, such as South Africa. When applied in the South African market, it is found that investor behavior deviates from the traditional model based on their individualistic financial needs. Through previous research, the emergence of an amended investor life cycle in the South African context indicated a two-phased investor life cycle, consisting of only two categories: growth investors and defensive investors. So the adjusted model found that investors either take on a defensive strategy or a growth strategy. This eliminates the other phases in the traditional life cycle model. So when we consider these two groups of investors in a South African context, we can define them based on their characteristics. Growth investors seem to thrive on that adrenaline rush in the financial markets. It's like they've got a taste for risk and are willing to roll the dice in the return of those sweet long-term results. These individuals are all about capital appreciation. Their investment mix is similar to putting together a gourmet dish. They include a variety of asset classes, but the secret sauce is in the strong inclination towards those high-risk investments. Defensive investors are the unsung heroes of the financial world. They are the savvy strategists that know that slow and steady wins the race. Think of defensive investors as the financial equivalent of a well-aged wine. While others are drinking the latest trendy cocktails, they are sipping on the timeless elegance of a well-diversified portfolio. It's not about the thrill of the moment for them, but enduring the satisfaction that comes with a carefully curated collection of assets. Throughout my latest research, we investigated these factors that can influence the behavior of growth and defensive investors. The research makes use of a structural equation modeling, which is a powerful multivariate technique found in scientific investigations to test and evaluate multivariate causal relationships. SEM is a combination of two statistical methods, factor analysis and path analysis. The diagram indicates the results of the variables that contribute to the risk profile of growth investors. Factors such as age, ethnicity, net worth, health status, employment, and a high tolerance towards risk contributed significantly to explaining the behavior of growth investors. Behavioral finance biases, such as overconfidence and anchoring, contributed significantly. This proves that investors believe their superior investment knowledge drives their decisions. These investors have a tendency to overestimate their own investment capabilities. They will also have a tendency to rely on a single piece of information and omit all other information in the financial market. What was significant in these results were that these group of investors did not take into account any macroeconomic factors. When profiling defensive investors, factors such as income variability, net worth, home ownership without a mortgage, retired employment status, marital status, and the number of household dependents contributed significantly to explaining the behavior of defensive investors. These investors were also found to have an average risk tolerance, not a low risk tolerance as one would expect. In terms of behavioral finance, the overconfidence bias contributed again to explaining the risk behavior of defensive investors, also indicating that these investors tend to be overconfident in their investment decisions. Investors in this category, who may already be retired, may feel that they have made better investment decisions across their long time horizon. These investors also took into account inflation and taxation when making their investment decisions. This is significant for investors who are close to retirement or in retirement. Overall, while the traditional life cycle theory still provides a useful framework for understanding consumption and saving behavior over investors' lifespan, it is clear that the traditional investment pattern differs for South African investors. These results provide more evidence for the use of a newly amended investor life cycle that are specific to the South African market. I am proud of the contribution to the field of finance that this model brings. Understanding the diverse demographic landscape of South Africa, the model emphasized the importance of age, income levels, education, and cultural backgrounds in shaping investment behavior and preferences. By incorporating insights from behavioral finance and common biases that South African investors face, such as overconfidence and anchoring. By addressing these biases, the model helps and aims to help investors make more informed and rational decisions, ultimately leading to better financial outcomes. Risk tolerance was another critical component of the model, as it analyzed how different demographic groups perceive and manage their risk tolerance, enabling the creation of tailored investment strategies that align with individual risk profiles. Finally, the model considers the impact of macroeconomic variables, such as inflation and taxation, on the investment landscape, and by integrating these factors, it provides a comprehensive framework that helps individual investors understand the economic environment that might influence their portfolios. The contribution of this amended investor life cycle model is substantial, as it provides us with a more accurate and holistic understanding of the South African investment behavior and the trends in our current market. It allows financial advisors, policymakers, and investors to make better informed decisions. By considering demographic variables, behavioral finance, risk tolerance, and macroeconomic variables, this model offers an enhanced and tailored approach to investment planning that can enhance financial well-being and ultimately wealth creation in South Africa. Thank you. Okay, the tough part is done. We can relax. Okay. I want to take a moment just to express my deepest gratitude for the unwavering support and encouragement each one of you have provided me throughout my academic career. Your belief in me has been the cornerstone of my success, and I'm profoundly thankful to each one of you. My journey really started at NWU the first day I walked in as a first-year student. And I'm extremely grateful to be standing here today as a full professor after 5 years of doing undergrad, honours and masters, and 8 years of working for Northwest University. The mentorship and leadership from NWU role players such as Prof Linda, Prof Babs, Prof Herman, Prof Verona, Prof Lucius, all of you have been instrumental in my development and success. I'm deeply grateful for your presence in my academic career. To my line managers, Prof Wynand and Prof Steve, I want to give a special appreciation to you. Your leadership has been a beacon of direction and inspiration for me. The opportunities you provided me, along with your constructive feedback and support, literally and figuratively always having my back. You have enabled me to grow and excel to where I am today. Thank you for having trust in my abilities and your encouragement to take on the challenges, as these have significantly shaped my academic and professional achievements. To my colleagues, all of you sitting there at the back, I can't see, I don't have my glasses on. Thank you for being this awesome. Your insights, collaborations, camaraderie have been invaluable. Working alongside such dedicated and brilliant individuals has not only enriched my knowledge, but have made the challenges of academia more manageable and definitely more enjoyable. Your willingness to share ideas, provide feedback, and offer support during crucial moments has made a significant impact on my growth and achievements. Thank you. To my team, thank you for being the powerhouse that you are. And yes, I did have a normal picture of us, but that wouldn't have been an accurate representation of a normal day in our lives. Thank you for being the best team, always willing, always daring, always helping, and always giving 200%. To my mentor, Prof Sandri, a big shout out for being such an amazing role model. Your stellar work ethic has truly inspired me. Your wisdom, guidance, and encouragement, absolute game changers. You have always been inspirational with your knowledge and advice, and it has pushed me to aim for excellence. Thank you for being the definition of awesome. To my husband and son, and yes, they really are this gorgeous. Your constant love, understanding, and sacrifices have been my bedrock. The late nights, the times where I was preoccupied with my studies or work, you've made it bearable, knowing that I had your unconditional love and support. You've been my biggest cheerleaders, and your faith in my abilities has been my source of strength and motivation. To my parents, your sacrifices and guidance have shaped me who I am today. You've been my role models, showing me the importance of hard work, perseverance, and dedication. To my sister and her family, your words of encouragement have been invaluable. Your presence has made the challenges easier to bear and the successes even sweeter to celebrate. To my extended family, your prayers and kind words have provided me with strength and motivation. Knowing that you believe in me has been a powerful driving force. Thank you for standing by me through every trial and triumph. Your love and support has been my greatest assets, and I'm forever grateful. To all of my friends here tonight, I want to take a moment to express my heartfelt appreciation and incredible support and friendship you've shown me throughout my academic journey. Thank you for understanding, whether it was missing a get-together or having to work late nights. I hope that you all see tonight it wasn't in vain. Thank you for your encouragement and understanding. It meant the world to me. Whether it was offering a listening ear, celebrating my successes, or even helping me babysit Maverick while he's sick and I need to work. Thank you for being there for me through thick and thin. I'm extremely grateful to each one of you. To my collaborators, Częstochowa University of Technology in Poland, to Chandigarh University, Prof Alka, thank you for being here all the way from India. I appreciate it. And also to the National Research Foundation for funding all of my research. To the organizing committee, where are you guys? Oh, at the back. I would like to thank the following 3 women: Esme, Hilay, and Shantae, for the extraordinary efforts and grace with which you've organized this event. Your dedication and hard work is evident in every single detail. The seamless execution, the attention to detail, the warm and welcoming atmosphere are all testaments to your exceptional organizing skills and your commitment to excellence. Thank you for making this day so memorable for us. Esme, I would also like to give a special thank you to you for assisting me in the whole process, from the first point when I started my application, to the tireless paperwork, late nights, late phone calls, to make sure that my application served with grace. Thank you. To everyone here tonight, my staff members from the other school as well of Management Sciences, together you all have played an integral role in my journey. I am deeply grateful for your encouragement, patience, and belief in me. Thank you for standing by me and for being an essential part of my academic career and my personal life. Last but not least, I would like to thank our Lord and Savior for filling my heart with such gratitude and for being the source of all of the blessings in my life. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My trust is in Him and He helps me. My heart leaps for joy, and with my song, I praise Him. Thank you.
Good evening, colleagues, Prof Babs, Professor Sune. It's also an honor for us to share this beautiful evening with you and to listen to a very thoughtful lecture. So congratulations. I mean, becoming a full professor is the highest academic achievement that you can achieve at a university. And I think that's at a very young age. Congratulations to your family. In your CV, you say your husband Raymond is your biggest supporter, and I think we could see clearly that you have a passion for this, and I think to have a passion for what you do and then to be supported and enabled by your family is really a privilege. However, when I read you have an NRF rating, Emerging Teaching Excellence Award, and a 21-month-old baby, I thought sleep must be a luxury in the Ferreira-Schenk house. But Prof Babs, congratulations to the faculty. I think these were initiatives that you started, you and Prof Herman, still many years ago with the bursaries. So I think it's really good to also see how success breeds success. So congratulations to the faculty, and I think you also showed how all the faculty members played a role. I don't know if it was deliberate that you chose your inaugural lecture in Women's Month, but yeah, you are an inspiration to many other women, and you are also an inspiration in the faculty, and I think that's the role of a full professor. So you really now have a leadership responsibility. You are a leader in your discipline, but you are a role model and a mentor to many others to come. So you have every reason to celebrate tonight. Now, we are working hard on a relationship with the University of Arizona. So when I was preparing for a meeting with them, I read on their website that they have buried a time capsule that they will open in 2063. And I thought that's quite exciting. So that made me think, if we were to say, this year we're going to bury a time capsule that we want to open in 2063, what will you put in that capsule? And I really thought long about it. And then I thought, I will take the names of all the people who had inaugural lectures this year. And I would like that capsule to be opened and then see what has that people achieved. And I hope when we do something like that, we will read about your contribution to the field of finance. So congratulations, we wish you all the best.
Sounds the